Welcome back, everyone. We have another really exciting showcase coming up. First, I just wanted to remind you that today we're raising money for the ACLU, an incredible organization that's fighting hard to protect LGBTQ plus rights in America. You can donate at the link in the pinned message or here at the link in chat. And that enters you to win one of 13 incredible raffle prizes. So make sure to check those out. And I'm going to hand it off to Kama and Pure Nail, who we just were speaking with. And they're going to be commentating April and Blossom running Scattered and Lost as an IL showcase speedrun. Take it away.
Hello everyone, I'm Kama. I'm joined by the fabulous Pirnell who made the inside of Scattered and Lost. Pirnell?
Hello. I built Brenda's house. I did it.
Yeah, so this is from, what is it? HK8Y Planto, and the entirety of everything inside is Pirnell's brainchild. So yeah, props to Pirnell for making everything inside Brenda's house seaside, and so on.
It was a very fun month working on all of this. I'm glad that it came together.
Yeah, and now we have runners who are willing to speedrun it, which I actually thought would happen, but I didn't realize it would be done this quickly. So
Yeah, we're running some really impressive times here. We're not going to have a lot of time to say anything. This is going to be a really, really quick run. I don't. Are we doing a countdown thread? I don't know where a countdown is happening.
there probably is a countdown. Yeah, we can just do it in a voice chat. Here we go. Let's get our runners ready, and then once they both confirm they're ready, we will count them down, and we will get going.
I'm seeing. This is the first time I'm seeing this Celeste screenshot with the knight in it. This is really fun. Whoever made this.
Okay, and now the runners should be going anytime. Yeah, so this shouldn't be too long. You can think of this as a bit of a Path of Pain speedrun. It's a little longer and significantly more dangerous, but I'm excited to see what strats are implementing, because I know there are some really cursed strats in certain rooms, but I don't think we're going to see all of them, so...
Yeah, the last 40 seconds of this run is definitely the hardest part, the most dangerous.
Yeah, so this first room, I don't think there's too much you can skip. It is a very far left C-dash from Blom, but we're good.
Is AP's gonna go? Yeah, AP goes for the off-screen wall jump, which saves, I think, a good second and a half there.
Okay, but both runners are going for the Shriek Pogo, so if a platform can push you if you're going in the same direction as it, and they're going to use that boost to get through the tunnel that normally requires both platforms. It is very hard, and AP hit it. I think Blum's going to go for it. AP is hitting the Shriek Pogo and Soren Stand. There is a Soren Stand on this wall that you can reach for the Shriek Pogo.
I wonder what the cycle count is on this. I think AP has to be passing at this point. Like, how many times can you try this before you lose time overdoing it?
Yeah, that's probably true, but I think our runners are just trying to show off the latest strats, so... Like, you could do this the normal way, but who wants to see the normal way? We already saw that once.
Hey, those are really fun. I don't know if you've seen it, but I think it was I'm the Dirty Dan did a video to prove that you can do this entire you can do all scattered balls without Blom.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, Blom gets a sword stand on one try, so not too far behind. Yeah, and now we come into the coins room. You're going to have to hit all the coins to progress and unlock the doors. There are some extremely... Yeah, there's some super cursed coin strats in here. I don't know if we're going to see all of them, but... Oh,
yeah,
no.
Marker Pride makes a huge difference here. It lets you save a lot of time if you're wanting your percent counts as well. Right, and then we just don't do this puzzle. We just shred every time.
Yeah, and then they're doing 2 shrieks to refresh Sharp Shadow. So when you do the first Sharp Shadow, it's now off cooldown, so you could do 2 Shriek Pogos that'll give you a cross, but if you do 2 Shrieks, the first one stalls, the second one is actual Pogo that'll give you back the Sharp Shadow, so that's a little bit of time saver.
And it just saves not a ton of time, but like at least I want to say 4 or 5 seconds by staying the puzzle there.
Yep.
Alright, so now let's see how AP does here. This room is extremely complicated for someone. Oh, they actually recover and get that. They missed the point on the way up, but they recover it.
I would like to point out the strat where AP damage boosts on the bumper, and that can, if you inventory drop there, you don't take any knockback, and you can down slash both the coin and the bumper at the same time, which is a really sick strategy.
Yeah, AP I think pretty much got that flawlessly. That was very difficult to execute, very difficult to route too, just coming up.
Yeah. Okay. We see Blom do 2 Shriek Pogos to get through the Spike Tunnel, gonna be trailing a little behind. AP skips all the coins in this room with Shriek Pogo as well.
I think jumped slightly too early and the platform caught up to him and damaged him while he was going up. I think that's what happened.
Oh, AP gets a really cursed strategy where you hit the thing for the walls. You're supposed to use a bubble to reach the right coin, but you can hit it through the wall and re-cling onto the platform just in time. It is extremely cursed.
Really using that mark of pride now to get those. Oh, but AP,
oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! We Blossom get death here. They're gonna be.
Yeah, Blom got the fast cycle and then couldn't get out of the room. They accidentally took too much damage, but there are checkpoints. It won't take too long to get back here. You'll have to do some rooms, but.
So interestingly, both players have different charm loadouts here. Blom is over AP is not. So use different charms.
Blom is overcharmed, really?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Which explains the death. You're taking double.
Right, but for those who don't know, there's a similar to Path of Pain. There is a certain fight at the very end that I would not recommend overcharming for, but here we are. Our runners are insane, so might as well.
AP Blom has a chance to catch up here. AP is taking quite a few respawns on this one, which is not easy.
Yeah, okay, no, Blom makes it for. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Blom will catch up into the final room. This final room is extremely difficult. It's a very long room, and there's also... we haven't even reached the boss fight yet, so...
This could be quite close. Especially if Blom's wearing extra charms that are designed to like make the Brother Lord spike go faster.
I think they almost certainly are, so... Yeah, no, Blom gets through that room flawlessly with the Shriek Pogo, and now they're in the same place, more or less.
Yeah, this is really close now. If he keeps getting caught on this last Pogo. Okay.
It is very... I think that has to be a misinput, right? Inventory doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, there's no reason.
It is a very low ceiling. Blom makes it past. Blom hits numbers. Okay, yeah, Blom does this. Was that one single try? That's insane. I think we're going to see pre-flukes. Yeah, no, pre-flukes, Peter, and then now you kind of just freestyle the fight. There's not much you can do here, I think. It's 2 Trader Lords. Trader Lords do die very easily to flukes, but they are overcharmed.
Is that death percent now? They take a single Trader Lord hit.
A 1 hit is fine, but 2 hit is dead.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they were trying to D-Dark, but they might not have soul.
This is still a race though. Oh no! AP didn't get the trigger.
I think AP tried to down dash there, and he dashed off the wall instead. Tried to recover it by canceling the dash with the inventory, but still, unfortunate. Okay,
yeah. If you hit the lower spike, like, you don't get the trigger until you hit the bottom of the room. So, like, if you hit those spikes on the wall towards the top of this room, you have to redo them.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. Yeah, Blom's going to... It's a hard fight, but luckily there is a checkpoint essentially at the Trader Lord, so they can just retry this fight if they want. AP is also at the same fight. AP is not overcharmed, but also has flukes. I think this will be potentially very fast.
This is an unfortunate life split glitch here. So we can see that Blom's timer is stopped, And the reason for this is because the way the live split for this fight works is that there's a ghost coin trigger for the start of the fight, and there's a ghost coin trigger for the end of the fight. And because Blom is restarting the fight, live split treated the second start as the end of the fight because it doesn't know the difference. So the timer stopped.
Unfortunate.
We'll have to go off of my
I think AP's just got the same glitch, so we will. Yeah, the timer will stop for APs, but. Oh, Blom's on up Crater Lord. This Crater Lord is enraged and Blom gets it. Well done, Blom. I think off both RTA. Well, off RTA, I think Blom wins that. So, well done. Yeah, AP's just had to fight, not overcharmed. I think AP just really struggled with final room, and Blom basically one-tried the room, if I recall, so.
Yeah, Bomb was able to catch up there. AP took a few tries to get to that final gauntlet, which is not easy at all.
Yeah. Oh, this is still a dangerous fight. No, there we go. Fluke saves it. Well done, Razor. That was quite close for a very, very cursed run.
Oh, it was chaotic to watch. That was really fun.
No. Yeah, no, I'm glad people have picked up speedrunning this. I think it is really, really fun to watch. I'm not so sure about running it. I do encourage all players to run it, but it can get pretty cursed very quickly, so.
Running it is very hard. The Predator Lords are such a wild card. I put some time into running this myself as well, and like you can get the first 4 rooms pretty consistent with practice, but Predator Lords is so hard.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think if getting all the rooms with all the fast strats, some of them are super like dangerous and reset heavy. Hitting them mid-run, this is longer than Path of Pain, so it's longer than my palace even, so very difficult. Let's see if we can get our runners in for interviews. GG's, everyone!
Sorry
Well
about
done,
the timer broke, and also sorry about...
I as soon as I saw that stopped, I realized like, oh, it's double ghost coins.
Yeah, it was double ghost coins. Well, you made the mod. Surely you can make it not ghost coins twice after you die to Predator. Not that this will probably ever be relevant for anyone else again, but
I spent like 2+ hours looking at live split code. The amount of work you have to do to add new tracker data it's horrendous. You have to inspect memory addresses. It's terrible.
Yippee.
Yeah, but I think if more people pick this category up, I do encourage people to do so, but if more people attempt this, we can maybe look into a fix, but for now, I think it's just fine as it is, so.
It's very hard, and I got a little unhappy after dying to, like, bumpers. I hadn't done that in practice before, and so I was like, oh, this just looks so stupid. And then like the second time around, I was overthinking it. And like dashed into the thing again, but at least had health.
I apologize to everyone who runs this because this is really hard.
It is really hard.
So hard.
I'm a Path of Pain runner. I promise you this is hard.
Yeah. Like,
so I'm curious. We see that Blom, you're overturned, and Apress, you're not. What are your turn loadouts?
Oh, I'm normally overcharmed. I just turned off the overcharm after Dynabrother Lords. I just switched to a combat charm loadout. But normally we have the same charms.
I see.
Yeah.
Which normally is.
Oh, sorry. Dash Master, Smith Master, Long Nail, Mark of Pride, Sharp Shadow, and Fluke Nest.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, you're doing both Long Nail and Mark of Pride.
Yep.
Yes, because it lets you do so many silly things with coins.
I see. I mean, I thought there was like a suggestion where we don't overcharm, and because like you just use flukes on overcharmed for the whole run, it makes Crater Lord safer, but.
Yes, but it's probably slower, so...
Just do the fast thing. Just don't die.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Also, I just love all the strats with the Long Nail, Mark of Pride, so, like, I don't really want to... I'm like, yeah, we could probably lab new things that are probably also fast, but I just love the things that both of them let you do.
I know, I really like the coin rooms. I like the coin rooms fast collection is so sick to me with the extended now, so I applaud you all for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine how much time went into just routing 3-3 there and getting all of the coins in that little jungle gym.
3-3 was so fun to lab. That was like one of my favorite things with this. There's just so many options, and it's just like, how can we get multiple coins at the same time? Like minimizing trips to the bumper.
I think when you went up the first time, you missed the center coin, but you had a backup strat to catch on the way down. I thought that was really cool.
Well, you always need to do that thing at the end to get the bottom one that's on the left. So the one like above it doesn't really matter because you get it anyways.
Oh, okay.
I kind of just ignore that one.
Yeah, it's really hard to commentate because it's such a quick run. So much is going on so fast.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad both of y'all really committed to all those swag strats. I was almost expecting like just playing it safe, but no, I do really like all the swag strats. So
yeah, I didn't do any safety strats. I just did all of the comp top strats.
I know I really like the what is it? What do we call those things? Platform and the moving platforms. Like use the momentum to like boost yourself through the spike tunnel and the shriek pogo to catch it on the way
that
up. Like,
strat is so cool. Yeah,
it's so cool. Like I like fifth tried it, but I don't care. It's more fun to go for it than go for the safe strat. Who needs to do the safe way in a showcase? Why would you do that?
No, never.
The zipper platforms only mostly work because they're like Hollow Knight is not coded for momentum or anything, so they're kind of hacked together. I think I noticed a moment in the final room where like AP, I think you jumped off of that
too
last
early.
stepper, like slightly too early, and the spikes caught up to you while you're in the air.
Did I get for greeting it? You can't greet it at all off those platforms. Like,
just remove the spikes from the platforms. Clearly.
I just had such a rough time with those bubbles. Like, I was messing things up, and then my hands were shaking, and then I got to the end, and I accidentally dashed off the walls instead of opening my inventory, and
I was shaking so hard too.
AP reached the final room faster than Blom did, but AP was unfortunately really struggling with it. Yeah, Blom had a very stellar final room.
Yeah, Blom won tried the final bubbles.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah. I think AP won because my timer broke. Wait, did AP's also break?
My timer probably also broke, but I wasn't paying attention.
We both lost. Okay, good.
Yeah, so it's a ghost coin trigger at the start of the fight and a ghost coin at the end. So if you start the fight a second time, Live Split thinks that you finished.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I
don't really know if there's like any sort of way around that.
I think we're getting a call in chat to wrap up interviews here.
Yeah, okay. So we will probably move on to our next event now. I don't actually know what it is, but I'm sure our restreamer will handle it. So, yep, thank you both our fantastic runners for showcasing Scattered and Lost IL. That was great.
Thanks, Rando.
Thanks for